Alright, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We are beginning our new day. What do we got here? This is for the... That's more than likely for the... Yeah. I wonder, yeah... That must be a different one then. Sooner or later I gotta go out here and pick up the DLC quest for the tournament. But for right now, need to go see if Bernard is back at his normal spot. And if he is, I can turn in stuff. If not, then I probably have to kick off the next main quest. And go through there. Looks more and more like it. He should have shown up by now. And he's not here. But I do have some extra arrows I can pick up. Yeah, it looks like there's another quest marker inside here. Oh, here's Bernard. We can talk to him.
I'll be with you.
I've taken care of...
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Pleased to hear it. I've heard about another encampment. It seems it's somewhere near the stream that flows down from Neuhof.
Understood.
Take care.
I have some...
Let's see. Good. Goodbye.
Now either I have to do this downstairs, which, is always a possibility. Except those are both locked. Or I have to do it in like an hour. I'll kill an hour waiting for them. Okay, it's up there.
What are you doing here?
Let's see. Spend one more hour waiting. There. I hope they aren't bugged out. But if they're not there right now, then what I will do, I will go do other things. We'll go for the last bandit camp, make some more money, get some more gear. Head down this road.
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
I wonder what the interesting sight was. Be right around here someplace. Is the field? Yeah, right on top of it. I guess it must be the field. You don't see how a field is like that big of a deal, unless it's, oh, it might have been this, but it is completely wrecked.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I need to cut across. Let's see how all-terrain this horse is. Very all-terrain. Yeah, I see it. There's the... There's a tent right up there and a person. I saw them earlier.
What's going on there?
What have we got here? Oh, dear God.
Who's there? Two arms! Get over here!
Well, the pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. I'll send you straight to hell. Raise the alarm! Call that. Watch out! Take that! Get rid. Is that all you've got?
Come on.
Come on, then.
Oh, I think that's everybody. Bunch of pole arms, some simple. All right. See what all stuff you guys have dropped. Which one's the leader? Oh, he's apparently the leader. What do we got here? That one's pretty good. Master Huntsman sword. Okay, let's see. What do you got? Another nice pair of boots. You got a sword there. What is it? It is another mercenary's bedfellow.
The answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
You all get what for?
Now, you were just an idiot. Come in after dude who's taking out all your friends and is armored. You got a gambeson on. And that's it. You don't even have a shield. Let's see, what about your buddy here? Okay, same charisma, much less visibility and conspicuousness, same weight. Once I get it repaired, clap visor's still better. Short brigandine chassis. Where's my pooch?
Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Don't need those right now. Where? Ah. Yeah, an extra halberd will overweight me. Yeah, I should have. That sounds like I got a level of maintenance. And we'll look through here. As always, pick the locks. Oh well, at least I got the... Where'd you find Pooch? Save your schnapps. Never gonna say no to one of those. Now I'm curious to see which way this will send me if I want to go back up to here. Okay. I have been ambushed.
What are you gaping at? You piece of shit!
Here!
You'll get what for!
And that was it. I mean, cracklings are always good. Hair of the dog. Honestly, don't really care. Other dude is he's stuck in the... I think he fell into the bush. Yep, there he is. Let's try that again. As you can tell, not all bandits are really dangerous. Now let's see if everybody's in here. It looks like they are. Yep, now they're in here finally. Guess I just had to go away and let them move into there.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislovitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
the bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Meroyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. Villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded. We can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschens seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Dopredel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
I could do with a bite to eat.
All right. Now that we're all set with that, let's go sell some stuff, make ourselves some money. You know, just walk past him. First, we'll go to the cobbler. And as always, the cobbler seems to just come outside as soon as you get here.
God save you. Take care.
Talk about trade. Get 2 of these. Forgot to turn stuff into. To Bernard. I can never remember which one's Bernard or which one's Robard. He's still in there, probably talking. I guess he could be downstairs. Oh, he came to get lunch.
God save you.
I've taken care of.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Good work. And that's not all. There's some trouble on the road to Sasau.
Understood.
God be with you.
I have some.
Let's see. Try to
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to.
All right.
Maybe another time.
God be with you.
I need to make more money before I do some training. But I'm much better off. Wait, I just remembered. Most armor I can just sell at a blacksmith's. I should also I think I've already done it. Picked up Lullaby. I already know this recipe. Alright. Okay, I'm heavily weighted. Let's okay, next one.
Good fella. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Alright, there we go. That should get me nice and set. Now we can sell
My
stuff
God,
off.
what happened to you? See you later.
got 600. $400, 468, 540. You know what? 595. I'll sell it to him for
Can we do
600.
something about...
Well,
Here you are, with a little top-up.
thanks 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things you can do in this game. If you're going shopping and you're trying to build up your reputation fast, you can tip the people you're working with, and then they will, and then your reputation will go up faster. You do that a few times, and honestly, you can get a decent to good. A decent to good reputation pretty quickly. I'm gonna get a couple recipes in here. Actually, I don't know about a couple. I'm gonna get at least one.
Good day to you.
Let's talk some trade. Oh, I already know antidote. Oh, he'll buy some of this stuff too. He's got a bunch of money, so might as well take advantage of that. What's the vitality potion? The fashionable slippers. You know what? I'll just take that, get some reputation from him. Clean off.
I'm at yours.
You're a little glitched.
God be with you.
Yeah, 22. I don't care. That's nothing. I'll switch to that. I mean, he can buy that. Jacket, combat. Some nice hats. Oh, nice hats at 20. I'm gonna get that as well.
Can we do something? Well, we can. Since it's... We're getting... All right.
The good thing is you get reputation just making the sale.
Vegetables! Fresh vegetables! Look,
now we have some swords to sell to this guy. Some hunting swords.
You out.
As they call them hunting swords, but it's kind of a... And that spiked warhammer. And that's another 300. Well, I'm getting there with the money I need. Let's check the map. Gotta go up to Merhoyed. Shall go up through here. I can talk to... Go to Ledechko. Talk to them there. And I can go up to Merhoyed to do the initial thing. Come back. I'm going to have to come back down here to Sasau. So I'll have to go through there. Now, where is this last? Okay, they're there. I mean, technically, yeah, there's that path up to Sasau. That is the long way around, though. But then, so, we're here. First stop should be... Ledechko. We'll stop by there. See about Matthew and Fritz's job. Once we get a job for them, I mean, there's a lot of running around for some of these quests. So we'll go into here.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Scallis, are looking for work.
And why should I take that?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
I'm from Scallis, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Scouts' mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here. God be with you.
Yeah.
And now... we head up here. And get that carcass on the road.
Show yourself. What are you doing, you murderer?
What the hell are you talking about?
I saw you looting the body.
I was looking for signs of life to see if I could help.
Uh-huh. And could you?
Unfortunately, it was too late.
All right. I suppose you're innocent after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. But we'll just have to report it to someone.
Yeah, that kind of thing. You find a body in the road, and then there's a lot of different things that can happen. One of them, they almost always are like, "Murderer, you murdered somebody." But then, you know, half the time, it's because you're actually talking to the guy who did do the murdering, and I hate it when they do that. I just have to do this the hard way. But somebody will come and say, "You killed them," and you're like, "Wait, I saw you looting the body. You're the guy standing there with a sword. I just rode up." But you still somehow have to convince them that you're not the one who did it. And I'm off the trail. I'm back on the trail. Yeah, let's get there.
What the hell is going on? Why are you standing around yelling in the middle of the road?
For Christ's sake, lad! Don't you hold your life dear? There's a plague in Merhoyed. Go while you still can!
Sir Radzig Kobbler sent me. I can help you.
You've a good heart, boy, but take my advice. Nothing good awaits you here. Take care now.
Good day to you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands, barely come out of that alive. And now, the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
Who attacked you?
I don't know. Some bandits. Ever since Skullets was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right, you're not from around here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhoff stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits saw to that. His old man isn't taking it well.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed, and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother. More and more.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias. The brigands got him, poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then, the disease came.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
I need to talk to that...
Sorry.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar. God be with you.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn! Are you alright?
Well,
But you've been hurt.
it happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all.
Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melikar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melikar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melikar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this... When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stables, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
Well, I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melikar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit?
I haven't...
Can you tell me something about...
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hot...
That's normal to...
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink him.
What's Melikar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but...
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need...
Thank God you had someone here who...
Aye.
All right. So we check on our friend. Now we go talk to the...
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
It might have crossed your mind to send someone there sooner.
People are barely venturing outside their own homes, they're so scared. And word has got around that the plague is raging here. If someone met us wandering about, well, I'd fear the worst. And besides, you're the envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Very well.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble.
But if I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Take care now.
away. Leave me alone.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Merhoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes, go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be? Oh.
Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time? Come here, you fucker. No, kurwa! Leave me be, all of you. Leave me be.
Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now. Merciful God, grant his soul eternal rest.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see if there's any other houses I need to hit. Because I always remember interesting stuff. It's just a campsite. Okay, there's no more houses out this way. So we go up past Straw's place again. I can't remember if there's anybody here I have to talk to. Guess not. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. I can talk to you, though.
Good day to you.
What's happened?
Things are bad. Very bad.
Plague?
Indeed so.
Thanks.
I've already talked to him and got him all these answers. So the last thing to do
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get the scallops for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother. You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. Your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes. Yes. I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Good luck to you.
Is there anybody else to talk to here? It doesn't look like it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good, the campsite's here. Because there's no place you can actually sleep nearby here, other than this place, apparently. Because there's no place you can really sleep in Merhoyed. There's no place in Samopesh. And we're back. We're going to make our run down to Sasau and start off all the stuff for there. Actually, I should probably check my skills. My maintenance skills have gone up. Tin opener. We'll first start with that. That'll give me more life in my gear. There is the blacksmith. The blacksmith kicks off the well, here's where the blacksmith is. Guess he's not awake yet. I can always pick up that quest later, because that's going to be a busy one. But now we head down to Sasau. Again, there's a lot of running down to Sasau in this. A lot of running between Rattay and Sasau. There's even sometimes where you move automatically. If you take somebody into into custody, like actually arrest them, then you'll generally go to Rate or maybe to Sasau to put them in the jails. Now, let's see if you run into any trouble in here. Sometimes going down this road, you actually run into a bunch of bandits fighting the Sasau guard. And you can help out, but the system, you can very easily, and through no fault of your own, accidentally hit one of the guards, and then immediately all of them turn against you. It is actually kind of annoying when it happens.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, oh, I'm fighting, and this dude jumped in front of me and took a warhammer to the back of the head. You know, it's his fault for not paying attention to where he is while he's fighting, and yet every single guard gets turned against you. You can surrender and pay a big fine or get, thrown in jail. But you can't do much else. So now I'm here. I'm going to talk to Johanka. Where is Johanka? There's Johanka.
God be with you.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Good luck then.
I can't sleep again.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry, I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully, and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
See you later.
It's a complete mystery to me.
Okay. Four humors. Yeah. Mucus diphtheria, coughing, these sores in the throat and the mouth, by fever, malaise after rash or spots. Plague, black bile, malaise, all that. I love how it goes through all these things. The bigger ones may be infected. Yellow bile can lead to dysentery. But that can't be committed. Mm-hmm.
I think I have it.
Yes?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. Good luck, Brother Nicodemus.
And to you, Henry.
See you later.
All right.
Quiet!
So now, antidote. Merhoyed remedy. Thistle, valerian, charcoal. Dealing with the guards is always the thing you have to do. Let's go to the sidekicks. Oh, lovely.
I can't. I just can't.
And that's a very hard lock picking. Charcoal. I need to look at that again. Charcoal, valerian, and thistle. Fortunately, I don't have to go that far. And I can talk to Pascal's here.
Yeah.
face.
The monastery wants you to pay.
Leave it be.
If you say so.
Take care.
The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. You couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
The reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 grosh.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage. God be with you.
Alright, now we can go grab all the components we need. Okay, yeah, I don't need 75. And then this one.
Yeah.
Actually, since we're here,
Yeah.
just head into town and do the whole talk to the parish priest, get the last will and testament taken care of.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right on.
Yeah, there's the guy who sells all the holy relics and the like.
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Merhoyed.
Yes,
I do like that the audio here has that reverberating echo like you'd hear in a big cathedral.
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
A few coins. A few coins, he says. That's enough for quite a bit. Okay, let's... So this shifty guy right here.
What?
Of course, my dream.
Okay, he can train you in alchemy, apparently. Let's see what he has. He has powdered unicorn horn, components, treasure map. Yeah, here it is. Bone powder, St. Thomas, altar candles, crystals, mandrake root. I will, however, pick up the book. Because that's a speech
Can we do something about...
Natch.
What about this?
Salami,
oh.
sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes, and flavours.
My last...
Come now,
Asparagus, they'll cut you in half. And cucumbers,
Aye,
that'll
that-
cure what ails you. Come get them.
And now...
God bless.
I'm not gonna
And pieces of
haggle
cloth
just for...
all the way from the Holy Land.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and fruit.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love them.
Come closer, my friends. Marvel at the miraculous items on offer today for a fraction of their true value.
Now that you've done that, we'll head back to Sasau and make our, well, the Sasau monastery, and make our potion, and then head back. And then we'll find ourselves our Thistle Valerian charcoal. Clean water. Okay. Let's see. Drop the thistle. Boil for 2 turns. Valerian.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Add the valerian. Boil for 1 more turn. Cool it off, and then add the charcoal. Okay. First thing we need is aqua. One handful of thistle. Two handfuls of thistle. Yeah, the sand glass in this is actually kind of useless because one pull on it is pretty much equal to 1 turn of the sand glass. Grab some valerian.
I can't. I just can't.
Oh! Did not know it would do that. Well, let's see if it comes out right. I'll know in just a second. If not, I'll have to do it again. Aid for Mehoyet. Okay. So apparently I only made 1 mistake, and that's enough. That's not enough to break it. Now I can head back. We'll head back to Samopesh first. This time we'll pick up the quest from the blacksmith.
God save you.
What's the matter?
It's the tourney. It always upsets me.
What tourney?
You don't know about the tournament? Sir Hanush decided to revive the regular Rat-Eye tournament again. The first one will be tomorrow, in the courtyard at the Upper Castle.
Why would the tourney upset you?
It brings back sad memories about my son Svartalfheim. God rest him. He always loved sword fighting. Even when he was just a lad, he used to duel with his mates with sticks. And for years he saved every groschen he got so as he could buy a real weapon. Wasn't long before he had the hang of all sorts of fancy strikes and feints. So when he heard Sir Hanush was holding tourneys for common folk, he was first in line to enroll.
I see. And he got hurt in the arena?
Oh, heavens no. Sir Hanush set the rules in such a way that nobody would suffer more than a bruise or two. And he makes damn sure the rules are obeyed.
Did your son ever win the tourney?
Oh, aye, more than once. Svartalfheim wasn't the strongest, but he was agile as a weasel. And he put his heart and soul into it.
So what happened to him then?
Well, this fella by the name of Peter enrolled. They called him Black Peter on account of the colour he wore. He beat all comers. No man could match him. Only Svartalfheim was determined to take him, so he started training all the hours God gave. He even started going to Captain Bernard for lessons. And in the last tourney, he got the better of Black Peter in the end and won the prize. Only he never came home that day. I figured he was having a drink in Rattay to celebrate his victory. But he didn't even turn up in the morning, and I started getting worried. I was just on my way to look for him when some merchants came by. They found my boy by the road just past Rattay. He was still alive, but he was burning up and shaking like a leaf. I sent for the sawbones right away. But before the day was out, I had to send for the priest.
Do you think it was this Black Peter who killed him?
It was the first thing crossed my mind. Aye. But there's no proof. It could have been anyone, I suppose.
Do you know anything about this Black Peter?
Oh, not much. I asked around, but nobody knew nothing much about him. Except he was a stuck-up bastard. He always just turned up for the tourney, took his prize and vanished.
Did Svartalfheim have any wounds?
Only a couple of scratches and bruises from the tourney. Nothing that would kill a man. Not even the sawbones could figure out what done him in.
Look, I'll try and find out what happened to your boy. I can't promise anything, but if I turn anything up, I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you. I swear to Almighty God I won't let you go unrewarded.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can actually use this to... if I can fast travel there. No, yeah. Alright, there I can fast travel. Which quest is it? Okay. That's right. He's usually in here.
Sweet Mary, Mother of God, I can't bear the pain.
So, here I am.
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Good luck, then.
Alright, now we can go and treat people.
Brother.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this.
Is this holy?
It is. Drink some and give it to the...
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Good health to you.
You're from Melek...
Yeah.
I need to talk to the...
Oh, no.
Let's try it and...
Good luck then.
Jesus Christ.
What's happened?
Things are...
Plague?
Indeed.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
There should be other people running around. Oh well. And they're going with straw, so instead, we'll go in here.
For the love of God!
You wouldn't have...
Don't even talk to me about that. So they started drinking.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least...
One of the ordinal...
What kind of And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew?
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first...
And do you know what...
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends...
Thank you.
God be with you.
That was certainly a idiot timing. Now I need to find...
If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
Yeah, but where is Melikar right now? In the meantime, I'll come around here. Is that Melikar up here? Doing the rounds? Melikar's doing the rounds.
We found out what... And? You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good Lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
I brought some help, as...
I will let you, I will. Of course I...
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains...
I know, but even so...
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared any...
Hannah.
So?
Now open up. God be with you.
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that. Did you deliver my...
It lies securely in the safe...
What a relief.
Don't worry. I drink this regularly. You and everyone in the house.
A remedy. You...
That is everybody. So you give it to Melikar when you talk to him. Give it to the guys in the house over there. And now the door's open, so I can go in and talk to him.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
If I remember correctly, I just need like a few hours to see if it works or not. And if not,
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long. If you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
I follow the court.
That's not news to me.
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
Where's that chief of your...
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoy.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech.
Judging by how he looked.
More by the way he talks. Any man can...
So the chief isn't...
You could say...
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them My Lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. Know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was, or what he had in mind, or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking, and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Step back from that heathen, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Now we get to try to talk.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that! That horse'll kill my boy! He won't leave Merhayed alive!
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain in front of my eyes, and to the day I die, I'll never forgive myself for doing nothing to save them.
What of it? My parents are dead too. My father was kicked by a horse and took 2 weeks to die of it. But to outlive your own child, you don't know what you're talking about. That bastard is going nowhere.
Listen to me, Straw. That isn't going to help anyone. You're a decent man, not a killer. Think of your wife.
And where's the justice in it? My boy cut down in his youth. Didn't even have a chance to marry. And that cutthroat swine left walking the earth.
Do you really want to defy your lords and masters?
If I have to. That son of a whore deserves to swing. If you don't have the balls for it, step aside and leave it to me.
I've got no time for your drunken babbling, Straw. That bandit is going with me, and if you try to stop me, you'll get hurt. Is that clear?
Strong words for a stripling like you. We'll fight for him, if that's the way you want it. We'll soon see who's left standing.
Then let's not waste any time.
If that's how you want it. Fucker! Ugh. Herrgott! Nah! You're done for, fucker! Ow! Come here, lily liver. Ah! Ah! Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Mist!
Where is he? Where's that murdering cunt?
I'll kill him! I'll kill him!
And now this is one of those cutscenes where you get to move people around as we take him to Rattay for imprisonment. Funnily enough, whenever you do one of these things, it doesn't take you any time. And you don't lose any, well, you don't lose any health either. And the game is saved. And now, I can show you where you are. So, behind this door, it heads down to the jail. And let's see, what do I got? Oh, I still got those brigandine legs. What's this? That's from Scoutlands. Oh yeah, I remember that one now. Next time I go up, well, when I go up to Ravna and do all that, next thing I'll do is go to there.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
I'm honored that you should come. Good luck to you.
Hey, that's the only thing I got to sell to him. Yep. I'm not going to get much for it, so I might as well just... Now, I'm also going to do something smart, because when
Jesus Christ, people.
I take that one mission... If you remember what he said, he barely had a scratch on him, but his stomach was all messed up, and he had a fever and everything, kind of like the people who were poisoned. So we're going to do that. And then, is that Alex or Ringlet? Oh, Kunesh. This is Kunesh.
What the?
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
I'm not going to try to get any money from him.
Handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
He's general. This guy, she is. Oh, good. I didn't miss too much. The game hung up on me, and right after I went outside and sold a few things. So I'm going to take that as a sign from the gods that it's time to stop for the day. So I'm just going to go through here real quickly. Sell off the...
My respects to you.
Sell off the piece of armor that I still had, that I was planning on selling anyway. I don't think there's anything else I was going to sell to them. And because there was only that much, I didn't really care. And then, as a reminder... Oh.
God be with you.
We know that the guy died mysteriously. So I'm going to grab some antidotes because he is most likely poisoned. There's Kunesh. And I will call it here since this is about the place where I was planning on stopping anyway. The next day we'll go out. We will start getting some of the work done. And follow up the main part of the quest, get some more money, and then I think I will, the tournament's tomorrow, so I'll do the tournament first, and then after all of that, I should have enough money that I can go to pt12 and start doing the work there. With pt12, it's actually becomes a money maker at the end, but you have to spend a lot of money to do it. So in the meantime, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you again. Thank you and goodbye.